Hi, welcome back. I'm Shannon. I'm a homeschool mom of 3. I offer homeschool related content, mom related content, so welcome. Today I want to discuss what we do for our morning basket. You may be asking yourself, what's a morning basket? Why is it important? Do I need a morning basket? I'm going to go over kind of what we do and why we do it, and you be the judge and you do what works for you. Before morning baskets, we would just jump into the day. We would jump in, do language arts, do math. We would just try and get through the day as quickly as possible. And it was fine in the beginning when it was new and fresh, but after a while, my kids wanted nothing to do with it. If I said it was school time, it was a humongous fight. And so that was just a problem in the back of my head. Well, then I went to a homeschool convention here in Fort Worth, and the speaker was Pam Barnhill. This is the first time I had ever heard of morning baskets. She did a presentation on it that just sort of outlined what it was and all that. She's phenomenal. She's actually on YouTube, so you can go search for Pam Barnhill, and she breaks down morning basket. She even has morning basket plans if you need ideas on what to do. So I highly recommend checking her out. Today we're gonna go over what we do. This is our morning basket. We don't do everything every day. I usually dedicate the first 2 hours of our homeschool to our morning basket. And our morning basket contains a whole bunch of different things. But there are 2 things we do. There are 2 things we do every day. And that is our Bible study and our history. The Bible study we actually just finished is Tony Evans' Kingdom Quest for 7 to 10-year-olds. And this has been really great. It sort of breaks down little character things. It goes over the armor of God. And basically, it has little lessons. Here's a section on identity. And as you'll see, they have a breakdown on what identity is. And then they have some activities that you can do with your kids. So I definitely recommend this if you are interested in a Bible curriculum. We just finished it, so we will be switching. I do not know to what yet, but we will be switching. If you have any recommendations, I'd be happy to hear those below. We are currently on the search. Until then, we're just doing a Bible reading plan out of the Bible app from Life Church. So next, we are taking a break from our usual history curriculum and working through this free curriculum from Sunlight for the election. So, of course, it's perfect timing. So we're kind of going through that as a family. My kids actually went with my husband and I to vote. So it was a really cool experience to do that. Normally, if they were in public school, they would be in school while we went to vote. So they actually got to see what that was about. But they were bored to tears. But, you know, it was a learning experience. And just real quick, this is our history curriculum that we normally do that we're taking a break from, but it is from The Good and the Beautiful, History 1. And there's different lessons and activities, and we are really enjoying this. I highly recommend Good and the Beautiful. We use them for language arts as well, and we're about to add science and all that. I really, really like them. And then the fun part about that history curriculum is it has a board game with it. So some days you get to play a board game. That history curriculum is open and go. Everything is laid out for you. And so there's very little prep. Some days you do want to kind of look ahead to see what supplies you may need. But other than that, it's already outlined for you and it's great. No 2 days are the same, which is what I love. So if I sense we're kind of off to a rough start, I'll try and throw in a fun little game, kind of like Old Maid or Uno or something along those lines. Maybe bring out the Play-Doh or whatever and let my kids have some fun with that. Our history also has fun little activities like that, so it really engages the kids a lot better. And then lastly, I like to use that opportunity for our read-alouds. We have read-alouds that go with our history, and then we have other read-alouds that go with our language arts. So we kind of do those together as a family. You may be wondering where Eric is in all this. Eric comes and goes. So if I spent all my time fighting a 3.5-year-old to sit down for morning basket, I would make myself crazy. So I oftentimes, if he's not interested in Play-Doh or sitting down with us or coloring or whatever it is that I have for him at the table while we're going through morning basket, I'll put on a show in another room for him to go and sit and watch. So I kind of pick my battles on that one. I know some people cringe at the thought of TV, but you know, that's what works for us, and I'm gonna go with it. So morning baskets have been a game changer for us. They may be a game changer for you if you're struggling starting off on the right foot, but I highly recommend it. It helps you check some things off the list and just helps you get started on the right foot. I dedicate about 2 hours to morning basket, and then we typically do chores and lunch after that. You may be wondering when we work in our language arts and math. After lunch, I put Eric down for a nap, and that opens me up so I can have one-on-one time with the girls to work on their other subjects. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you like homeschool content or mom content, please like this video and consider subscribing. You can also turn on your post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video. And thank you for joining me today. Please go say something kind to yourself in the mirror, and y'all have a blessed day.